Okay, that's lovely. So, will you throw javelins? I think you do, right? Quibbling javelin, says it right there. I'm excited to see what that's about. See if we can get the same damage output that we're constantly struggling against when we're in this section. That would be nice. Let's pick up this Cloud Burst, or Ice Blast wand, rather. And there we go. Definitely easier than Snake, or Spider, rather. Despite the intermittently poor scenarios here and bad fights, still a whole lot easier than the luck that we were seeing earlier. Come on, Javelineer friend. Win this for us, or not. That's cool too, I guess. Very neat. Dang it, nobody leaves bodies. I guess water nymphs probably don't leave any kind of body, right? They just turn into ocean water or something annoying like that. Of course, only annoying because it negatively impacts us, but that's all that really matters in life and the entire world, you know? It's how it affects me personally. And it's not great. In fact, you don't seem to be throwing javelins, my friend. I don't like that. Spear of Flaming, I guess they're still poking over our shoulder with, so can't complain too much. That's nice of them. Okay, make sure that we're just firing towards, oh geez, more shallow land. No longer do that. Oh geez, oh no. Javelin came from off screen. Oh my gosh, you beautiful thing. You beautiful bird. In that case, we have a chance. Ooh, we even get a ghoul. Hello, friend. I guess if I'm not in the way, then the javelins can take effect. Also, I should not kill things over deep water, because they don't leave bodies that way. Whoops. To me, friends, to me. Let's take these sons of guns out. Leave a body. Yes. Heck yeah, bud. Thank you. Sea snakes we should be able to take out on our own, and we indeed managed to do so. Jeez Louise, it's a struggle for sure, each and every day in life, but here we are. Ooh, maybe that Cyclops dropped a body? Would be nice. Nah, it doesn't look like it, but some more Dream Sheep zombies to follow in our wake here. Not bad. Okie dokie, that is Shoals 2 well and done. Oh, geez Louise. Only slightly scared out of our wits at each passing moment here, so that's good, I guess. As good as it gets. Crud. Yeah, okay, that's what I was afraid of. That's not great. Please, everybody, join me on this little trip around the loop. Fantastic. That's much better. Oh, geez Louise. Another Javelineer. Oh, right, and I just have 2 allies. Definitely could be better. Oh, I'm marked. Oh, that's very bad, especially since javelins pierce through my allies, so we're just getting completely obliterated. I'm leaving. Perfect. Seemed prudent. Let the mark wear off. That's not great. Can let the ghoul and our Javelineer ghost heal as well. Perfect. Okay, I just need to get snowballing here. Need the very first couple of rolls. You know, Harpies, get over here. Don't hang out in deep water. Dang it, Javelineer's dead. Harpies, stop hanging out in deep water. Dang it. So about that army that I was hoping for, might be a little bit harder than initially promised, initially planned. There are some Shadow Dragon scales here. Oh, it's heavier than most Dragon Scale armors. Never mind. That's not good for us. Does give a bunch of stealth, which could be fun. Encumbrance rating of 15. That's really rough. With our current strength score of 7, we're going to be struggling against that for a lot of the run here. So do you know what? Instead, Buy some healing. Well, let's buy those and look at this spellbook here. Some strong Earth Conjuration mixes. I mean, Earth is not a bad aptitude for us. Conjuration isn't great. Probably not exactly what we're looking for. As soon as we see the spellbook with statue form in it, now that is very much up my alley. Very likely to immediately draw me in. Son of a gun. Are you too hurt? You are too hurt. Oof, okay. That was stupid of me. Okay, let's blink this way. And it's not like the Javelineer knows which path we took, so we should be okay to just run away. Get me out of here. Not great. Unfortunately, not great. Friends, if you'll come this... Wait, I just saw a name. Polyphemus. I mean, not bad. We can probably fight Polyphemus. I don't really want to bring you onto my squad, I guess. Wouldn't be the worst addition in the world, but not exactly what we're looking for. Oof. I'm slowly but surely just closing down all potential avenues for our future, as we just absolutely inundate each and every stairwell with monsties. Vorpal Trident? Honestly, I feel like you're the only one who I even have a shot against. I don't even want to shoot my crossbow because then I'm going to be out of bolts right away here, which is not great. Oh, but we got granted a profane servitor. That's very good. Hello, friend. Please come join me. Maybe with you we can create an army together. That would be nice. Son of a gun. Gosh darn barbs. But hey, I think that left a body. Profane servitor. Get over here. Stop fighting harpies, you fool. Nethack are 30 damage, which is not great, not the be-all end-all. I can move at least again now, so that's sweet. Let's see. Oh, there are no remains. Dang it, I was really hoping this would have a dead body in the pile. Shucks. But that's fine. Let's take out the merfolk first, and then Profane Servitor and I should have no problem dealing with the yaks. In fact, let's bring that buddy in right away. Oh, of course. Profane Servitor is not looking quite as healthy either. Regroup. Everyone kill this thing. It's gonna take a village to accomplish our goals. But if we work together, heck yeah. It's a start. I guess I need a soul on our side. Dang it, didn't actually mean to do that. That's what I was trying to do. We need a soul on our side. So we could bring in a Merfolk Aquamancer. Not great. Definitely not too shabby. Holy cow, I'm almost dead. That's not great. Quite the opposite. You're probably just melee range. If we hop behind someone, is Icicle piercing? I'm worried that it is. Same with Primal Wave. Steam Ball, Primal Wave, through Icicle. Are any of these piercing? Because just healing still means we're at risk, unfortunately. We have no Fear Scrolls. Could use our final Blink Scroll, I guess. But I was hoping to potentially save that. Oh. Greed is real. Don't kill me. Wait, Servitor blinks? Do you have like blink? You must have blink boomerangs or something, right? One of you? Boomerangs of Dispersal. Gosh darn it. Don't do that. Please. I beg you. Oh, let's heal. Oh yeah, that's definitely not quite good enough. Okay, we do kill the Aquamancer, so that's actually fantastic. Just allow me to run and hide while the army takes care of life's problems. Oh my gosh, Javelineer is not what you want to see here. Okay, that was just a normal merfolk zombie. Just a normal merfolk zombie. That's good. Stop it. There we go. To me, friends, let's try and keep you alive now. Jeez Louise. Any bodies? There's one merfolk body from the Javelineer, I guess. We do know that Polyphemus is here somewhere, ready to actively ruin our day. Oh, that's shallow water. Nice. So we do get the bodies there. That's great. In fact, let's bring some more friends into the mix. Even just as the fight goes here, we can keep spawning in some more friends. We got a flayed ghost as well. That's just awesome. It's a decent area for that. Lots of living targets. Go gadget zombies. Plebis shouldn't be too much trouble, things considered. There we go. Let's bring them onto our side. Now team, you know what to do. Ouch. So that's what it feels like when a large rock actually hits. Good to know. Okie dokie. Lost the body of the giant there, of the Cyclops, unfortunately, but to be expected, I was going to say, but then I read the word experienced in the corner, immediately superseded my own brain. So somebody's killing things. Somebody's doing great out there. What's our fighting skill at? Probably at like 10 now? Just about at 10. Yeah, 9.7. So you can see just how brutal the health deficit is on a Spriggan. Absolute nightmare for this stage in the game. You know what, I'm gonna get out of the water, let my friends deal. Also, water nymphs do create bodies. I was wrong earlier. I thought for sure it'd make sense for them to simply return to the form whence they came, but I'll take it. The fun scale is the HP aptitude scale. Definitely makes things interesting, could never argue that. Keeps things very fresh. Shouldn't even bother with my dagger here. It's not going to do a whole lot of work for us. I guess electric brand is the one kind of caveat there, where electric brand actually does do pretty well. Let's drink a curing real quick for the poison there. It ended up being slightly more than I was comfortable with. And we are terrified of the satyr. Okay, in that case, let's just pop around this corner. Breaking eye contact actually fixed all of our problems, so that's awesome. Let's kill you right away. Wait, is my ghost still alive? Yes, they're just around the corner. Very cool. Definitely need all the help we can get here. Just turn it into a bit of a habit to double tap A after each and every encounter, and maybe, just maybe, we'll remember to actually bring allies to our side. Dang it. Satyr did not leave a body, of course. Why would we even expect otherwise? Okay, all of you go. I'm just chilling back here, don't mind me. Dang it, another satyr. Scary. You know what? Fine. With barbs in my skin, I'll just chill. You happy now? Oh no, but my ghost. You know what? Let's step here. I need to command everyone to attack, otherwise my ghost is going to die. Ghost died anyway. Such a shame. That just means we'll have to keep an eye out for who to take next here. This profane servitor is doing so much for us that I'm dreading the day that we lose them. Oh, and it's so close right now. They actually have really bad health. Servitor, please. Careful. Careful, buddy. Oh, never mind. We got a new one. Do whatever you want. Shows how much I respect you as an individual, but hey. I'm not gonna lie to make you feel better, profane servitors. This is our relationship. Let's run out with the whole squad here. Want to recall to me. Was hoping to give everyone an opportunity to heal up a little bit. Apparently that snapping turtle zombie just really did not like that bush. Could not go another moment without tearing it down. I respect it. And we're on the lookout for a new teammate. Fancy sling? Maybe. What do you do? Dex +5 is a nice little bonus to our evasion as well as our to hit chances, so that seems good. More stealth. Unfortunately, the sling just doesn't have the staying power for this stage in the game, I don't think. Also, is everyone fighting back there? Get over here, please. Okay, as long as we're all together, nobody can defeat the power of friendship. So just stay together, squad. Pearl Dragon Scales. Oh my gosh, we're getting all the fancy stuff. Let us take a look at these. Encumbrance rating of 11 is still more than we would like, but this is wearable. We'd unfortunately lose some of our regen, which has been helping us out a great deal up until this point. We'd be gaining 6 AC and negativity resistance. But we would look cool. Definitely look pretty sweet. We can think about it for the future. For now, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Let's raise dead real quick before we move on to this next area. Raise dead real quick. Ooh. Never mind, you are dead. That's cool too. Let's read this ID scroll. Finally get Scrolls of Fear, so that's a nice escape option for the future. Fine, if I can't move, I'll instead spend my turn calling in the army. Please, squad, do your thing. Perfect, thank you. Dex ring can be left behind for now. Brain servitors are going to be huge for fighting the Sphinx out in the middle of nowhere. Okie dokie, let's do this. One centaur body is not exactly what I was hoping and dreaming of here. Did we get anything there? No, no bodies. The one time we actively want bodies to drop constantly here, we're getting absolutely nothing. Oh, do you know what? A net might actually be kind of prudent to pick up. 556 stones, bunch of boomerangs of dispersal that we might never use. I guess poison darts is the one to go, actually. It's outlived its usefulness now. Let's see. Spellbook. Oh, minor magic, not exactly what we were hoping for. Fine. Team, you do all the hard work because I got shot to the spot, completely pinned by barbs, unfortunately. Always hate it when Barb does that. But there we go. We managed to make it out in one piece. I don't love doing my own fighting, so I think we will swap back once things start to look even the slightest bit sketchy. Beauty. Skeletal warrior did get killed, but it's all about these profane servitors, really. Oh, I thought you died for a second. Our profane servitor died moments after exclaiming with their brilliant powers. But that's much better. More dexterity for the dexterity god, and not too bad. A minotaur? Excuse me, bud? Let's enslave this soul, and everyone just attack together now. Beauty. I mean, that's another javelin thrower, so why the heck not? They didn't have much good stuff on them, so there are probably better targets that we could have chosen, but it is what it is. Now we have a bunch of nice vocables at our back, and there we go, our first rune. Ooh, even another blink scroll to replace the one that we had to spend earlier in the area. Absolutely love to see it. And okie dokie, we are actually kind of okay. We got through shoals in one piece. That's a shocker. But I'll take it. That's lovely. And so, what do we wish to do next? We know that Spider's an absolute nightmare situation. Just made it back. Any equipment of note? What are we doing now? So we just finished Shoals. Spider ended up being absolutely terrifying in terms of the uniques that we found there. But Shoals, surprisingly, not too bad. I mean, sure, we had the requisite 2 near-death experiences where we probably deserved to die, but what would a Shoals be without those? And we got the rune just now, and we're trying to decide, just about to decide rather, where we want to head next. Because we could try Spider. We know that Spider 2 has the Duchess of Pan, whose name I'm blanking on right now. And who else? Oh, Arachne. Arachne is the other one. In fact, Francis, thank you Shaper as well for coming in on Twitch, but Francis is on Spider 1, actually, if I remember correctly, and Arachne is on Spider 2. So, not great. Not exactly all we could hope and dream for. So do we head back to regular dungeon? Now we at least have full capability to take out skeletal squads. So that's nice. Let's do that, at least for the time being, and then we can always decide in the moment if we have anything else we'd rather be doing. Downwards we go. Oh wow. Hello friends. Let's just bring you up a few at a time. We can even call in our own friends here. Tell them all to guard, and then we'll just slowly but surely make our way, chunk our way through all these bad boys. Oh my gosh, you can have zombie ugly things? That's a wild looking sprite. Interesting. More diving, elf for reasons, because we have willpower. I was thinking about that. We have willpower, which is awesome. The only issue with elf is we're still in one-shot territory for crystal spheres, so annihilators are going to be a heartbreaking experience potentially. At the very least, they're going to cause my stress levels to absolutely skyrocket, I'm sure. But it still might be one of our only options. We could try and turn one of the stronger elves to our side as well, of course. But for the time being, let's just play it by ear and see where things are sitting and see where we land as the floors go on here. Hello, my human friend. Oh, goodbye, my human friend. There we go. And did I leave any bodies behind? I did. Shucks. Oh well, one skeleton is still nice. Add some diversity to the party here, some diversity to the army. And there we have it. Let's call everyone here, get them to guard the stairwell, and then hopefully we can lead some enemies back there. That might be nice. Dang it, no body left behind there, so no starting our army immediately at the very least. Let me sneak up. You son of a gun. I thought we had you. We have unfortunately been not celebrated, but rather separated from our stairs. And I'm immediately going to read a teleport because that looked like a bad situation. No other way around it. Double Cyclops, eh? This is where I bring my own friends into the mix, and we'll see how it goes. Much better. Any bodies? No bodies, unfortunately, but maybe we will take our profane servitors with us for the rest of the level here. They at least have decent ability to stay alive, so that's nice. Something that we've struggled with in the past, keeping our lovely little friends alive. Much better. Dang it, nobody's leaving corpses. Come on, I thrive on your corpses of my enemies. I need them. Bring them to me. There we go, 3 ogres. Better than nothing here for sure. Turns out that we might not need them because we're pretty much done the floor already. Oh, there is the Zot vault, I guess. That makes sense. Let's backstab one dragon. We can also switch to cold resistance instead of poison. Move so that any bolts of cold come from the dragon don't hit all of our friends. Lovely. And do similar things here. Fantastic. This does give us Ice Dragon Scales as a potential armor for the future. Have to deal with the resistance trade-off, of course, which we can't at the moment, but we're close. We have a resistance from fire ring. We have resistance from fire on our necklace. So that's enough to get positive. We probably will end up in a dragon scale at some point, but for now we'll stick with our troll leather armor that's been doing a fantastic amount of work for us. And there is the dungeon complete. Unfortunately, I was hoping we'd have more time to just fool around out here where things are a bit more straightforward, a bit safer, but nay. Do have to jump back into the risks of it all at some point here. I mean, with our current army, we could maybe kill Arachne. Definitely have slightly more hopes in it, at the very least. So let's do it. Let's go Spider 1 for now. So we have some time to get set up, to get prepped for the future. We also have a lot more tools at our disposal. We got the condenser vein added, which is huge. I also think this Arbalist of Friesen is just going to go down for now. The +8 hand crossbow is doing too well for itself. Though we are slowly but surely running out of bolts for that thing. Let's see. Where did we leave Arachne? Up here somewhere? Oh. Okay, let's stand on the stairs. Let's recall our allies. Tell them all to wait with TG. And we can always lead some initial buddies back to the stairwell here. Not fine. I'll shoot you from afar. Do get one corpse out of it, so that's nice. I do need to save some of this ammunition if possible, unfortunately, as much as I hate to admit it. It's also a good and a bad place for the orb spider enemy that we see there. It's a very bad place to get surrounded by jumping spiders though, so let's alleviate those concerns as soon as we possibly can. And here's where we can lead our friends on a little bit of a merry jaunt. In fact, my propane servitors probably lived through this fight, right? Trying not to kill any of my allies. Oh no. Brought it right into Orb of Destruction fire. That's not great. Friends, please help me. Please. Please help. Fantastic work. Ooh, and we get a ghoul. Thanks. Thanks, Red del... I guess Red Elemno, right? I decided we've been worshipping them for this long, it's about time that we actually attempt to pronounce their full name instead of always just cheating out and taking the easy answers on the quiz. But fine. Take you back here, friend. If we get too corroded too quickly here, we can swap out with our servitors. But until then, you know what? It is then. Go servitors, go. Beautiful. We might lose one here. I'm slightly concerned. Oh, apparently not. Holy moly. You buddies aren't kidding around, eh? Incredible work. Very happy to have you as part of the team. So we very much lucked out there. We had a vampire added to our midst as well. Is there any, like, cheatsy way to work around the companion gifts? Wait, did we lose our one ghost? We lost our enslaved soul. Sad day. Truly horrendous day for all Spriggan kind. But that does mean we could potentially try and sneak Arachne into becoming our new companion. We'd have to kill her pretty fast. It's gonna be tough. gonna have to work for it. But I believe that with some grit, some perseverance, and a little bit of doing the physically impossible action of lifting ourselves up from our bootstraps, maybe, just maybe, we could get there. Physics ain't got nothing on me. Okay, I was worried about that because 2 wolf spiders hitting us while we were slowed was not great. You can park companions and recall them when needed. Right, and that's what we were trying to do on and off for a bit there, but turns out that we struggled to stay alive. So I'm torn whether to keep most of our companions safe for a rainy day versus trying to use them to eke out an early advantage in floors and create enough of an army that we're no longer quite as concerned. Okay, let's do this. Have to kill you quickly, but we got quite the team here to do it with. Maybe, just maybe. And she becomes a spider? That's so cool. Okay, so 24 damage plus staff poison, bunch of poison spells, which may or may not be good, but really nice health for sure for an ally here. I'll take it. I will gladly take it. Yeah, there's probably some optimal middle ground for keeping your friends alive, but also making sure to be able to snowball on each and every floor. Because I do feel like that's a decent call with Red here, with my very limited experience. So of course, take it with a grain of salt, trust your own advice before listening to me. But I feel very loosely that it's really nice to get snowballing early on in a floor. And then once you get there, you no longer quite have as many problems to deal with each and every turn, each and every corner. Like here, we have a nice army of spiders now at our disposal, so I think I will head back to the stairs. Head up. Let's recall our allies to us. Tell them to guard, and then we'll just use our spider army now to try and take down the rest of the floor. So I'm hoping we have enough to do so. I guess we're pretty close to the end of the floor, so maybe it's a bit of an easy ask, all things considered. We'll add my biological and technical distinctiveness to our own arachne, indeed. A good add to the team here, I feel. Scrolls of Holy Word, drop those bad boys immediately. Spriggans are on some level evil, as we've been trying to get our heads around this entire time. Kind of forgot, even while I was describing them as so, that they were canonically evil in some regards, at least relative to the holy side of things. That's saying evil becomes relative in things like D&D and most fantasy RPG worlds, because when evil and good are like trackable, 100% distinct, there are beings that are fully evil and there are beings that are fully good, which doesn't really exist in the real world. It puts the middle ground people into kind of a weird spot. Don't know where we sit anymore. Do I know that we can cast recall a second time to cancel the recall, so you can park everyone, then just recall for one turn and take those with you to start snowballing? Yeah, I definitely remember. I didn't actually know that we could recast it, but I do remember from playing an Orc Messiah that you can cancel out the recall by like moving or by doing most other activities, right? So definitely can try and work that to our advantage to just bring, like, yeah, maybe our Spellforge servitors down with us for the start of a floor, leave everyone else in a safe secondary location. Could definitely see that working out. Fairies used to be harmed by the sound of church bells in some legends. Crazy, eh? Oh, that's really interesting. I like a lot of the kind of like classic Fae folklore and stuff, because they are just like a nasty piece of work. Most Fae in those kinds of stories. We take them in like children's tales to be these like whimsical, fun, beautiful things, but I really like the dark side of Fae, where you have like dark, gritty fantasy, and you have the Fae that are conniving evil tricksters that will spend, you know, decades all building up to the one moment that they betray you. And it's hilarious and entertaining, because when you live forever, how do you entertain yourself except the endless suffering of mortals? There's just nothing else for you out there. Seems like a good gig, really. And I'm not at all influenced by the fact that I have one specific book that I'm actually actively reading right now that has just that kind of fate involved in it. Okie dokie. Let's bring the first couple enemies back here, and then we could try, let's see who we get on our first recall. Just Profane Servitors and Arachne. Yeah, let's stop recall. This is a good little squad. I feel like they'll have decent staying power. They have good health too. 153 and 102 on Arachne as well. That should be nice. Ooh, Scroll of Disappointment. Don't mind if I do. Manual of Crossbows would be nice if we were still training for like an Arbalist or something. Ring of Honesty, Arlec, RN, Dex +4 is probably what we need. We have no source of electricity resistance so far. It's definitely nice to have for the future, especially as we get to the later parts of the game. I might even just snap grab that one. I think that sounds good to me. We will have to find something to throw out. Oops, there we go. Which I'm sure we have garbage that we absolutely have no use of, but instead, let's just go with whatever my brain notices. Stones, I don't think we're going back for that artifact sling, so goodbye. And let's get some positive energy added to our inventory here, shall we? No, don't do that. Okay, and so it begins. The spider army. Spider's a very satisfying place to be playing this kind of necromantic style, though. Because you do have better odds of building an army when there are just so many monsters on each and every floor. Seems pretty great. Frozen Ramparts and Hailstorm. Not super exciting for me here. But onwards we go through the rest of the level. Let's go into our auto pickup real quick and fix some stuff up. Guys, Rings of Strength, no. Dexterity, no. Protection, nah. Intelligence, no. Evasion, no. But the main thing that I came in here for was turning off auto pickup on rocks. No more stones for us today. And honestly, darts can probably go too. We want more curari if it's available, but I don't want to be picking up regular poison darts for the rest of my existence. So there we go. Now it's going to be really hard to recall on this floor without bringing in the rest of our permanent allies. But that's fine. We shouldn't have need to if all things go to plan. Fantastic. Oh, need to enable at least one skill. Makes sense. Could start training some stealth. It's not too late, especially with an aptitude like that. I would like to at some point take advantage of these manuals, these early manuals that we found, but unfortunately, I'm just not sure how much it fits our current designs here, as it were. Let's at the very least bring stealth up to a nicer number, shall we? Let's bring it up to 8, because that won't take long whatsoever. And then while we decide on what else we might want to skill, we can take a look at our spell book here specifically. Could train some air just to get like swiftness and be ridiculously quick on our feet. Manifold Assault would be kind of fun. Oh, and we train that, that's the one that we have the manual for, right? Translocations. Not good with what we currently have going, but we could run up and get that Demon Trident. And then it suddenly starts making sense again. Otherwise, not a whole lot at our disposal here. We have Dispersal. I don't believe so. No. Doesn't look like it. Boo list. Yes, unfortunately, we don't have what we need in life yet. But that is a-okay. It's funny, in general, this was meant to be like, oh, let's showcase mostly throwing and the skill, not the colloquial technique for in video games, because we do enough throwing on our own anyway. But we were supposed to show off throwing and maybe a little bit of like enchanting, hexing, all that fun stuff, some stabbing. Turns out, as soon as you accidentally worship Bered on a faded altar, you're just a necromancer now. There's nothing else you can do. I think what we need are some summon spells. Yeah, should we lean fully the other direction here? Lean into this necromantic summoner kind of style that we have working for us here. This is where I'm slightly concerned about losing our army. And by army, I mean this like initial kind of squad that does great work. Or our life. I mean, either way, it's terrible, and I'm very unhappy. But okay, summon some zombies as soon as possible. That torpor snail needs to die immediately. Emperor scorpions would normally be an absolute nightmare for us, but thanks to the squad here, they shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh man, that is spectacular. Just trying to be careful to not rush too much into any decisions, just to make sure that we keep everyone alive as much as we possibly can. Does Spriggan have good summoning skills? It should make sense. You have strong summons. Right, I don't actually know where we sit on that. Let's take a quick peek. Nope, -2. Anything that isn't hexing our enemies to sleep or directly related to us in some way, absolute trash. I think, again, mostly for balancing reasons, which is fair enough. Okay, Arachne, I'm going to come in and swap places with you since you're starting to look a little bit beaten down. I feel like that's pretty much our entire thing right now, is that we're just trying to manage health across the board, keep everyone alive as much as we possibly can here. But right, stealth already hit that 8.0. What else could I possibly expect? Should I learn some spell casting? I guess even just a little bit gets us to apportation, so that's nice. I wouldn't mind learning apportation, so let's even just bring you to 4. Let's bring translocations to like, probably doesn't need to be as high as 4, but it will be there in mere moments at a +8 aptitude. Wild stuff. And then might as well throw some armor training on, because why the heck not? It'll go up nice and slowly anyway. Gives us a back burner to keep working on in the future. And we probably will actually be switching over to a weapon skill pretty quickly here. Maybe I should have gone for that trident now. Is Arachne gonna die? Don't die, Arachne, please. You've done so much work for us. Got granted a flayed ghost, which is pretty great. We can replenish some of our army with a quick summon. Both profane servitors are alive. I think Arachne did actually die, unless she's just hiding around a corner somewhere for funsies. Ah, never mind. She was hiding around a corner somewhere for funsies. Very cool. Maybe we see what weapons Elf has. That is true. I mean, at this point, we're not really gaining as much advantage out of the early showing up of our Demon Trident as we would if we had swapped to it right away, rather. So it might be nice, because if we find ourselves like a good long blade, even a good short blade would be absolutely fantastic for me. I'd gladly take that. I also should have stopped and let Arachne heal up, but no, the progress, the army of industry moves ever onwards, ever forward into the breach. Let's quickly just all gang up on these individual spider friends. And absolutely beautiful. So yeah, these like last vault floors, as long as we're able to get the ball rolling, you can see that we're actually incredibly powerful just with the army that we create, because everyone's almost like killing enough to make up for their own death in an endless loop of misery for our enemies, but honestly just pure enjoyment and celebration for us, which is wonderful. Keep fighting through, replenishing our army wherever we can. Look at all those slow signs. Somebody kill this torpor snail, please. In fact, I should not be in the middle of 3 redbacks well slowed. That was just asking for trouble, but here we are. And we're okay. So as long as you have luck, you don't need any logic or silly facts on your side. Just get lucky, forehead. It's that easy. Let's continue to explore the rest of this area, I guess. Yeah, Demon Blade might be a nice change out as well. I can't remember if Demon Blades take 2 hands or not for Spriggan. Because if not, then that's actually a much better change than what I was actually working towards here. Get more for the army. This is the second time we've had this undead spider end in a decently short time period here, which is interesting. A berserked wolf spider is very scary though. Absolutely no good whatsoever. So, oh my gosh, it might actually kill. I wouldn't be surprised if it killed one of our servitors here. Ooh, and jeez, the berserked Emperor Scorpion is even worse. Oh, yeah, that servitor might be going down, as much as I hate to admit it. Probably could have tried to save it some way or another, but here we are. One servitor down. But that's just the kind of passion that we needed here to really kick the story into gear, make sure that, you know, our protagonist has the drive to continue forward, to murder and destroy everything in their path with absolutely no remorse like one does. Because fantasy worlds are kind of messed up like that for the most part. You know what? Ice Blast. Can I sneak this in here? I need to kill the Ghost Moth this time. Crap. Even just enraging one enemy is too much. Don't do that. Stab. Okay, as long as it's not the Emperor Scorpion, our Profane Servitor might actually survive, so that's good. I guess... Oh, I don't see Arachne here. Is Arachne still alive? Arachne, you around, bud? Well, we need our cheerleader spells. Go team, get buffed. That's honestly very true. We need some more team spirit here. Go team zombie! Whoa, you're doing great. Keep it up. Defense, here we go. Defense. Keep my Profane Servitor alive. Okay, we've set off an alarm, so this is where we make her break everything. Honestly, red makes me think that they're one of the only characters, or the only character being somebody who is worshipping red, rather, is one of the only characters that can actually use the strategy of step on an alarm trap and murder everything for profit. Every other time you try and make this work, it ends up so much worse than you possibly could have imagined. But I feel with this setup, where we are just actively killing things quickly enough to replenish the forces, it kind of just works, you know? It just works. I do want this Profane Servitor to live forever, and I'm very scared that that won't be the case. So let's swap with them here. And otherwise, yeah, the rest of these buddies going down without too much of a struggle. Bring in some more units to our army there with a quick summon. Fantastic stuff. Great work, team. You're all doing perfectly out there. Honestly, better than I could have possibly imagined. So again, summon more to our side. Is there like a door holding people in, or what? Ah, that's too bad. That's a shame. So we could have just finished it all there in one fell swoop, but nay, here we are. So let's call in the army. We do have all of our permanents with us, which I don't love. Could try and change that real quick, I guess. But a ghoul and the vampires dying, not a huge deal. It's most of that Profane Servitor that we want alive for the future. If anything, I guess ghoul gets second place there. Oh, it's Death Scarabs. These are like useless against my undead army, right? I hope. One can dream. Do I get Death Scarab zombies? It's always tough with those things that are like on the cusp. I mean, they're kind of already dead. They're kind of not. That's probably Death Scarab zombie, right? Do you still... Oh, you don't have your special effect. That's a shame, too bad. But, hey, can't complain too much. I still think they'll be helping to take down the horde here, no problem. Servitor is still alive, though looking slightly more banged up than I might like. Don't you die, friend. Don't you die on me. I refuse. Maybe I should stop just hitting tab and enter like this. Because it's fully my fault if anyone important on my squad dies, because I am moving way more quickly than I have any right to. Squad up. Perfect. Well, there we go. Okay, 2 runes down. Not bad. Better than I actually expected to get on our very first attempt at Spriggan here. It's a bad species to be on the cusp of a streak with, because they're so easy to lose in the early game. And that's not to say that we aren't still going to lose them. I'd like to re-clarify that point, make it abundantly clear that we are likely still going to die a horrible death here. But we haven't yet, and that alone is good reason for some cheer and some good mood to go around.